get. Let me turn that down on my side. There we go. Yeah, sorry I'm a little late. My the streaming app that I used wasn't pulling up, so I had to restart my computer. But it's all fine now. So, I think we finished off the last stream with this one. No. It was this one we finished off with. So now we're going to be doing this one. I gotta do some wrist exercises first. For that wrist dexterity. There you go. So we'll start with this one right here. I think that should be fine. Right? So we're gonna start with the circle first. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use like a lot of this, but then after I'm finished, we can. I'm just gonna shrink it. Because I think that would be for the best if I do it like that. Because it'll give me a lot more space to work with. Okay, so now this one I feel like is gonna be kind of difficult with just perspective that it's looking at. I don't know why, but maybe it's because those. But it feels like I've done this one before. But I guess it's just because they're similar. There's the reason why I'm getting that feeling. So I'm not gonna follow that exactly because theirs is. I think that was what that's what was messing me up before, because I was trying to copy that exactly, but that's gonna be difficult considering that this is 3D, and we can make it 3D, but like starting off, the center line would be pretty hard to do. Because they have the, like, if you can see right there, they have that eyebrow that dips and then it goes into the nose. So their center line isn't necessarily going straight. So I think I'm just gonna go about it my own way first, and then we can try making it mirror it. But I think I need to have it a little bit closer, like that. I think that is actually pretty good. We're gonna make another layer. And then on this one, this is the old layer. This is gonna be the eye level. Yeah, we're gonna leave it like this. We're gonna leave it like that. And then we're gonna dim it a little bit. Because I think the ear should be around here. I might end up moving this just because I feel like I have it in a bad spot. I feel like it should be a little back, like back here. That could just be me though. So I feel like I should do the cheeks and like the chin first, and then we can move and do the other part. So we'll start with this. Or since this is the eye line, we'll start from there. Because I think that might be a little easier to visualize it. Yeah, I feel like I'm trying to make it go all the way down to here, and I shouldn't be. So that's on me. I feel like I should have it to like right here. See, now I think I can start with this and start using this. See, that is a lot better. There we go. Now I'm gonna do the neck. And then we can start moving on to the facial features. I feel like the neck should be that long. It should be. There you go. They're not a giraffe. So I think now we can move to the facial features now. I'll put the facial features on a different layer though. So the way they have it is You know what? I don't think that looks too bad. But that's not really fitting with my art style. I don't really like drawing noses like this. I usually like drawing them with just like the little dot, and then doing, if it's like this profile, like doing the little dot and then doing like the little thing over here, like the little shaded or lighting area. And then we're gonna finish the rest of this head. I'm gonna erase this. And we can do this part and try connecting it up there. I think it would be like right there, or maybe inwards a little. Yeah, we're gonna go with the second one. And connect them together. And then we can start on the facial features more, like the eyes. I feel like this pokes out a little too much. I think it's just a weird shape. So I'm gonna see if I can. There we go. Yeah, I don't think that looks too bad, so we'll stick with that. And then we can work on the eyes now. You know, we'll stick with the 30. We go to 20. I think 20 would be, because I feel like the lines before are pretty thin. Here we go. Nah, I don't like that. I'm gonna stick with that one. And this one's usually the one that messes me up. Or like I have difficulty drawing. I'll probably end up moving this one down a little bit. Yeah. You know what? This actually doesn't look too bad. Like compared to the other ones that we were doing. This one's not too bad. And then we can finish the rest of it. We're gonna start on this side instead, because it kind of feels odd to start on the other side. And then the dip should be right here. See, I think it's mainly the head that I'm having trouble with. Like the other parts, like this, I don't think I'm having too much difficulty doing this. Like doing like the shoulders and stuff. Now maybe whenever we're doing like the full body, it's like a different conversation. But right now, I think this is actually pretty decent. We're gonna fix this. There we go. And then, yeah, that actually looks a lot better. Now, it doesn't look necessarily like theirs, but that's okay. I am A-okay with how that turned out. So, I think that's all. It kind of reminds me of Saitama from One Punch Man. That kind of reminds me of who it looks like. Are y'all done with this one and ready to move on to the next one? Golly, I messed up on that. Those were right. It was just I'm just practicing. There we go. And then shrink. And we're gonna drag this one all the way up here. Oh, cancel that. Yeah, we can just do this. Yeah, we're gonna shrink it a little bit more. Or you know what? Never mind. We can just do this. We can just delete this one. And then, yeah, turn that one off. And then whenever we're done, we'll turn it back on. Compare them all. So I'm gonna, let me see. Are y'all done with this one? And ready to go to the next one? Okay. So we can start on this one then. We're gonna zoom in a little bit more. That's way too much. There we go. That should be good. So we're gonna start with the circle. Wait, let me make sure I'm, yeah. Dang, it's not, it wouldn't click over to the black. See, now we're gonna move this. That should be fine. So we're gonna do the same thing that we did on the other one, the last one. And we're not gonna follow their lines, because their lines are trickery. I think that should be good. If not, I think we might need to move it to like right there. You know what? I think that's a good spot for it. So we can do the eye line now. So this should be where the bottom of the eyes should be. In that area. And we can so we're gonna start with the face shape first, the chin. And then I think you'll be fine to go all the way down to this point on this one. On the other one, I think I just made the line a little too long. I think right here should be good. And we're gonna do the ear. You know, we can put the ear on this layer. And then we're gonna see something. We're gonna see if I move this back, if it looks better. No, I don't think it would. I think if I move it backwards like that, it's gonna look too chunky. Or maybe not. This might be fine. We'll see. I'll change it if it doesn't look good. But it might be fine just because how the rest of the face and like the proportions are. Or we might have to tilt this. Let's see. Like to tilt it this way. Yeah, we'll go with that. Even though it kind of looks like the face is chunkier than theirs, this one kind of looks more narrow. But I think I could fix it by going over here and fixing this. And then erasing this. You know what? I'm perfectly fine with that. You just gotta fix some stuff up. So now we can start doing the other stuff like the facial expressions. Let me zoom out a little. We're definitely gonna have to shrink this before we get to like the chest area, because we are not gonna have enough room. Or I say we, but I, considering I don't know if y'all y'all made the same mistake I did. I think that should be fine. Yeah, I definitely think I messed up in the beginning, because usually the circle should look pretty decent on the top of the head. Hey artist, how are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. The first one we did was better than the ones we were doing before. This was the first one. And then yeah, that's the one that we did before. Yeah, so I think I definitely messed up in the beginning, considering this circle should be a pretty clear indicator of like where the top of the head should be. Sometimes, at least. And right now it's it's not. Okay, see, this one is proving to be a little trickier. Oh, that's cool. I was a little late too. My computer wouldn't, or not the computer, but the streaming app, the Streamlabs, it wouldn't start, so I had to restart the computer. So I was a little late. I need to quit doing that. You need to do like one confident line, even if it's like the small line. See, this should be more curved. Yeah, that's definitely not it. It definitely seems like that's something I need to work on, is head shape. Yeah, I think that's something that I'm gonna work on a lot before I move on to anything else, is head shape and stuff. and like facial features. And then we can move to the body. You know what? I might just leave the top of the head for right now. And then we'll come back to it. You know what? That doesn't look as bad. Now it has like these strings and stuff on it. Okay, so now we can do the eyes and stuff. See, like even this part I messed up on, because this was supposed to be the eye line, but I ended up putting this, the divot, or the dip right there. So we'll just make that where the top of the eye should go. And this one. There we go. There we go. And then just nose. I don't know how they did that, because they had this thing right there that's supposed to be the nose, but it kind of, maybe it's just the perspective that I have it going in. Okay, so now we can just do this. And shrink this. Let's merge this stuff then, I guess. There we go. And we're almost done with this one. I just gotta do this part, which didn't take me too long to do. I think this actually looks I have tried traditional, like the pen and paper. That's what I was doing. I did before, but the main reason I switched was well, there's two. It was because this one project that I did, it took up a whole marker, a whole black marker, and I didn't want to keep on having to buy like black markers every time I wanted to do a project like that. And then the other one is, I feel like doing digital art is a lot more forgiving on the mistakes you do sometimes. Like, say like I was like working on this line right here, and then like my hand just twitched, and then I went like that. And then like on like pen and paper, you might be able to get it up, but if you're like on, or if you're using pen, then you're not gonna be able to get it up. But on this, I can just hit the button and it can just erase it. So I did like that, because that's something I ran into whenever I was using the pencil and paper. Was I like doing darker lines when I draw, and so whenever I tried erasing the stuff, it would always like stick to the paper, and I would be able to see where the mistakes were. So that's one of the reasons why I switched to digital. You know, one thing though is that I'm noticing that even though ours don't look like theirs, like this one, it's like they have these two look similar to each other. So I think that's an upgrade. So we can move on to this one. Oh, it's a side view one. The tragic side view. The infamous. These ones are definitely difficult to do. Okay. And then after this one, we can go back to this one. Because I want to try getting revenge on that one. Because that one's the only one that I think I did like absolutely terrible on. Yeah, so I gotta get preparation for this one. Okay. There we go. That should be fine. Okay, so we are not going to follow their lines because that is trickery. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to draw a straight line like that. Like that. And then, how'd it go? And then she made the eye line. You know, I think the eye line would be right there. Dang. Yeah, that the drawing that you did was really good though. So it definitely deserves that, if not more. Cause it was really good. What was I doing? This was the eye line. This is supposed to be the eye line, right? So now, cause I'm doing this based off of one of the instructors that I was watching from Colosso. Is that how you pronounce it, Colosso? And then since we can put this right here. There we go. So now from here, I think, now this is just a hypothesis, but I think this should be easy, like, okay, I'm not gonna say easy, this should be less difficult than it was before, because now we have the ear to go based off of for like a guideline. So we're gonna dim this or make it more translucent, and then We'll wait to do the eye. And the nose, though. We'll do it right here. Hey, that's the whole reason we're doing this, is to get better. So it's fine. Cause I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a little stuck right here, but I think I should be fine. I think after I get past this nose, it should be smooth sailing. Oh wait. Okay, I think I'm okay. I thought I messed up somewhere. Or I might have. So now I feel like I made that chin way too long. You know what? I can kind of see where this is going. And I'm not too mad at it. As long as I don't mess it up now, I should be fine. We're gonna have to shrink it later. So now I think I can move to the back of the head, which I think right here should be fine. Like if I follow this. Or I don't know, cause we'll see. You know what, I think I might. Yeah, I think right there should be fine. And then we can curve it out a little bit more. And I think I'm gonna go on the very outside of the circle. Or try to be on the very outside of it. And then from here, you know what? I might be cooking right now. This actually looks pretty decent. Yeah, I'm I'm definitely gonna have to watch some of those videos that she did. Cause that video definitely helped. Okay, so now, as long as I don't mess up on the eye and this, which I've been doing good on this part, the chest, all video, or all stream, so I should be okay. But I think it's just gonna be the eye that I gotta make sure I don't mess up on. Which I think is pretty easy, because I just have to do a V. But then again, let me do it, because it's easier said than done. Wait 1 second though. The music stopped. So let me pull that back up. Or get some more playing. So it's not awkward when I'm not talking. And there we go. Yeah, this is definitely turning out a lot better than I had expected it to. See, how in the world? Maybe because I put straight lines. And theirs is more curved, I guess. I'm gonna make it bigger. Okay, there we go. I think that looks a lot better, but not to the standard that I want it. Cause I think it's too flat, so I think I need to pull it out a little bit more. Like it should be like here. let's erase all this. And then connect this. And then we can shrink it a little. There we go. You know what? Okay, let me delete this eye. Let me erase it. Cause like I think I might have put the ear too far back. Cause something's off. Cause if I have it like that, it looks okay. But the eye was a little far back. You know what, I think it should be fine as long as I put the eye closer. It's just there was a lot of space between the eye and the ear. So we'll put it right here. There we go. And now we'll do that, and then so now we can do the chest. Yeah, this is definitely the better one out of the three that I've done today. which is kind of surprising because I thought it was going to be one of the more difficult ones. So comparing it to, let me. What is that? There we go. Yeah. So comparing those. Yeah, we're slowly but surely getting better. So we're gonna merge. Oh, excuse me. We're gonna merge this one down. And then, are y'all done with this one? Or are y'all still working on it? Because we can move on to the next one, the dreaded other side panel, which I'm not gonna count my chickens before they hatched, but if this is any indication on how the next one's gonna go, then I should be okay. But this honestly might have just been a fluke. So, oh, it turned out good. Okay. Yep. So that was the last one. So now, I believe it was this one. We gotta get our revenge on this one. Ooh. Okay. Let me stretch before I get into this one. Because I'm not going to let this one take me out again. So we're going to start with this circle again. There we go. And then I meant to go over here and then so I could shrink this a little. Because if not, I was not about to have enough room. Ooh, getting sleepy. Okay, so we had to start with this line. You gotta be straight. There we go. Okay, so from here, we go to the eye line, which I believe should be right there. Yep, that's good. Whenever I'm doing this, it makes me feel like I'm doing what is it, geometry. That's what it makes me feel like I'm doing. With like right angles and stuff. Which I guess is somewhat is like that. I'm just not adding math equations and stuff. but whenever I'm doing this, that's exactly what it reminds me of. Is like a math equation. Anyway, let me focus because I'm about to forget the next step. So after the eye line, I have to draw the ear. So let's make another layer. This is the eye line. Then the ear should be here. I'm gonna erase this. And then we can have this right there. Yeah. Okay. So now what's the next thing? What did I do on the other one? I think I did this. But let me lower this so those lines aren't distracting me too much. So then I think we go to this. Then we can do this. So the jaw should be going over there. But I think we're gonna do the nose now. But you know what, this should be equal with the eye line. There we go. So then you have to make this curve. There we go. You know what? This is already turning out better than it did the first time. So I'm already pleased with how it's turning out. Cause I wasn't able to even the finish the last time. And then we can do this. this line. And then we can do from right there. And then okay, that's looking pretty decent. Looking pretty decent. So from here, we have to go like this, and then let me move this down a little. And it starts going like that. And then I think I'm gonna start working on the back of the head, just so we can finish the outline of it, and then we can move to the eyebrow. And then after that, we're basically done. We just have this, which is fairly easy to do. So, what was I saying? I was saying I was gonna do this, right? So this. So I think the back of the head, right? Or here, why don't we start with the neck? Like right there. And then the back of the head. I'm noticing that I made the circle a lot bigger than what it really needed to be, but that's perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine. Okay, I gotta be careful here. Make sure I curve this the right amount. Okay, so I think I can start like inching my way side by side. So I'll slowly move this side up and then slowly move that side up. On theirs is kind of flat, so I think it'll be okay. But then again, I'm not really, because their stuff is trickery. They be trying to trick you. Or not really, I just get confused by their lines. See, so we gotta start making a curve. See? We're gonna start working on this side. If I erase this, does that look okay? Okay, so if I think this side is okay. Hey, at least it looks better though. Yeah, this is top of the head. Like I didn't like theirs looks flat, but I don't know. I don't really want to make the top of the head, but theirs looks right, so maybe that's me. Cause that just doesn't look correct. You know what? I don't think that one looks too bad. So we're gonna keep that. So now we can do the eye. We can make it like right here. I don't know why I keep on doing that. Like I keep on having it on this, and I keep on trying to draw, but it's not gonna draw anything. Okay, so this one doesn't necessarily go up like that. It goes more long ways than up. And then like that. Okay, so now we just gotta do that. And then I'm gonna shrink it so we can get the one thing, the chest in, and then we should be done. This one was actually a lot easier to do than it was last time. Definitely with the, I think it was the way I approached it, because I was trying to copy it exactly, line for line, and like going based off of the lines they have. Like I don't know what this line is. Well, I know it's like probably the dissected into different pieces, but that line doesn't really, their lines confuse me. Like I don't think they're meant for guiding you for actually drawing the piece. Or maybe they are, and I'm just and I just can't figure it out. So I think this one curves. There we go. And then I'll probably erase this. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so I think what they were saying was to understand it more than just like copying it for what it looks like, which is making sense, a lot more sense now than it was. And then after this, so I'll by myself, I'll probably be doing more practices like this, some more head practices, but unless y'all want to do the head practices too, but we'll probably do like facial structures, like the eyes and nose and stuff, excuse me, like stuff like that. And I think because I want to do that, I want to get better at one thing and then move on to the next, and then keep going from there. So we'll go from the head to facial features to the hair, and I'm separating the face and hair because I feel like the hair is its own thing. And then after the hair, we'll move to like the body, and then we'll move to the legs and then the feet. So we'll just take it step by step, slowly but surely, like the tortoise and the hare. So I didn't want that one. Yeah, so I think these two, which I think is pretty ironic because these two were the side panel ones, and I thought they were gonna be after I do all the practices, then we'll probably start on a project where we do like a full body, because I'm definitely going to be doing streams where the music stopped. I'm definitely going to be doing streams where I'm doing like full body ones, but they'll probably be broken up into different streams because it's going to be like an original character. But I think that's going to be it for today, since we finished all of them. I'll probably be streaming not tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Sunday. So I won't be streaming Sunday or Monday. But I will be streaming Tuesday. I'll stream Tuesday. And then we can practice on the facial features on Tuesday. But anyway, thank you for joining. I hope you have a good night or a good day, and hope to see you next time. Bye.